Hello, everybody. How to deal with a negative person? This is one question which comes in every one of our mind. Does other people's negative energy bring you down? Maybe it's your co-worker, family members, or even friends you have grown apart from. When you're surrounded by negativity, it's easy to absorb that energy and start to feel negative yourself. This can mess with your mindset and make you feel drained. How many of you have experienced that? I have experienced many, many times. And that's why it's so important to be around people who you easily connect with and who uplift your spirits. We all know that most always possible, though, especially since we don't get to choose our family members or co-workers. That being said, there are ways we can bring positivity to situations and not let the negativity cloud our minds. In this video, I thought of sharing you few tips for how to deal with negative people so they don't get into your head. How negativity affects you. We have all dealt with negative, frustrated, and overbearing people in our lives. Nobody would have escaped from this. I remember working with someone who was in a state of panic. They were trying to figure something out at the last minute and were clearly frustrated that things weren't going to their plan. In turn, I was getting frustrated because they were being impatient and very much sassy towards me. A quote that an old coworker used to say came into my mind. Lack of planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine. Haven't we all been in situations where someone else poor planning ends up with them taking then frustration out on us? I'm sure you have done the same to other person too. We cannot say we are perfect. We also do the same, but we don't realize that. The thing is that it makes everyone's life miserable. When someone asks me to do something from a place of panic and frustration, it makes me feel panicked and frustrated. If that same person took the time to gather their composure before asking me to do something, I would be able to help out from a place of composure too. Sometimes dealing with someone else's negativity is more than a one-time instance. Everyone gets frustrated from time to time, but there are also those people who constantly seem to bring our energy down. Sometimes it's an entire environment full of people who don't share the same goals as you, whatever it is. You can feel yourself being affected when you are around such people. Most of us tend to absorb the mood of whoever is around us. So, how do we avoid letting negative people drain our energy when we can't escape from them? Some tips I would like to give you how to deal with negative people. Number one tip is detach. Remember that the way people act has nothing to do with you. Detach yourself from their frustrations and don't internalize them as your fault. They have their own things to work through, and that's on their shoulders to deal with. Number two, avoid blame. Don't blame, assume, or attack them. Telling people they should stop being so negative usually does not go well. Show this person the compassion and empathy you want them to show you. Just don't let them walk all over you. So that's very, very important. And number three, respond calmly. Don't react. Respond the way you would want them to talk to you. Avoid getting passive, aggressive, because that does not help anybody. If they are gossiping or putting others down, either change the conversation or walk away. And number four is be firm. Be firm with your boundaries. When someone does something that crosses a line, make it known. You have to stick up for your beliefs, your time, and your energy, because otherwise people will take advantage of these things. And number five, find the positive. Identify what gives you positive energy. This could be certain people, TV shows, books, exercise, self care, etc. Seek these things often, especially when you feel like others are draining your energy. And if someone else negative energy is compromising your happiness, walk away. Just don't think again. Just walk away. That's the best way to deal with such people. So, how do you deal with negative people? I hope this video might have given you some tips to handle negative energy entering into it. So, if you can find ways to stay calm and protect your own energy, you can avoid letting negativity affect you. So, my dear ladies and gentlemen, I hope you would follow, and please leave your experience in the comment box. Thank you so much. God bless you all.